Hello, 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 it is I, Serpent. So sit back, relax, look deep into my eyes, and trust in me, just in me. And right now, I am not the Sith you're looking for. I am instead in disguise as a Sith, playing Knights of the Old Republic. We've been tooling around the upper city of T.R.A.S.H, but it is about time to descend into the lower city, where there are supposedly gangs. That's me and the ever-attractive KOTOR in our not exactly skin tight, but pretty darn close to it, Sith uniforms. The Sith really like showing off like that. I guess they're not the only fascists to have good dress sense. That's a lie. Fascists don't have good dress sense. Sometimes fascists pay a whole lot of money to designers who have good dress sense. Yeah, so just a word, we'll be saving this game fairly often in a combat save game, and that's because this game uses first of all, it's an old game, which means there's bugs and sometimes it crashes out on me, but mostly it's because it uses the old D20 Star Wars system, which is capricious to say the least, and I don't want to have to lose an entire day of streaming just because a D20 roll didn't go my way. That's just not fun for anybody. So, without further ado, let us descend into the Undercity. The Alien Sector. Oh hey, I got points just for clicking on a door. Into the low... I'm sorry, not the Undercity, the lower city. T.R.A.S.H is a 3-tiered thing. The lower city is where the aliens and the poor people have to... rude. Have to hang out. T.R.A.S.H is a stratified society, a blight on the Republic, one might say. Alright, well, we no longer have to be in Sith uniform, and therefore we will not be in Sith uniform. I'm getting back into my light battle armor, and I am putting KOTOR back in his sexy combat suit. Yeah,
what?
That's right. We're going to go ahead and save it here now that we're down in the lower city. And see what we see. Oh, what's going on here?
That's nothing
but bantha fodder. The Vulcars are strongest. Oh, looks like we got a sweet gang fight. That is a creepy looking weak one. We'll teach you who's strongest. Oh, but he didn't though. He didn't teach them. Oh. Oh, looks like the Vulcars are winning the Might Makes Right championship. More strangers. Just kind of like that. We'll show you who's strongest. Immediately takes it in the gut. Buddy. Buddy. Let's see who we're going to start with. Yeah, let's go left to right. We're going to start with him, and meanwhile, Karth, I want you in general, but also...
Yes, what's on your mind?
No, that's not what I want.
You got it.
You know what? We'll go right to left. Karth, I want you to run forward just enough, spot this guy, and then shoot him in the face many, many times.
Yes?
Well, that worked really well. Normally, I like to cluster my fire, but in this case, this guy right here is a mook. So we're gonna kill him first with Karth while I hold off this other guy. See, Karth's so good at that. Karth, you're right up against his head. Pull a Trinity, dodge this. Oh, that's a little hit. Not much of one. Little hits.
Yes, what's on your mind? T.R.A.S.? The planet's all one big
just
city.
talking about
But
T.R.A.S. in
from
general.
well, that's all. You got it.
I don't need to know about T.R.A.S. in general. Well, that was a thing. Dave, having survived that combat, I got a little bit hurt. But that's okay, that happens sometimes. That's why I have med packs. But I'm not going to use it yet, because he really only nicked me. What's in here? Lower City Apartments. I bet I can find all sorts of cool stuff in here. Ooh. Immediately, the change in quality becomes apparent. Oh. Hi, fellas. Clearly the black Vulkers are going to be a problem.
Yes?
This guy's going into his spin. Look at him going into the spin like that. More black Vulkers went into that room.
I saw Devik's new starship at the spaceport before quarantine. They say it's the fastest ship on T.R.A.S. He calls it the Ebon Hawk.
Everyone's being very blasé about all this.
I can't wait for the big swoop race. I hear Vulkers have a new engine that's gonna break all the records.
Well, will it break all the records the way that I break the Vulkers?
I saw Devik's new starship at the spaceport
Yes,
before
yes.
quarantine. I can't wait. This gang war is getting out of hand. The Vulkers aren't just attacking the hidden Becks anymore. They go after everyone.
I have noticed this. I have, in fact, noticed this. Save after that combat. Let's see what's in here. Oh! Hi! Candy Grunt.
What? Ha!
Have you been
Ready?
wishing you had some company? Well, now you don't wish for anything. So this place clearly seems to be full of gangsters. Looks like a container, but apparently it's not. This, on the other hand, is a container. With some parts, computer spikes, credits. Alright. Alright. Hey, buddy.
I saw Devik's new starship at the spaceport
Okay,
before
you have
quarantine.
nothing better to say. Ooh, 79 credits on that guy. There we go. He was the big spender. One thing about this game is sometimes the remains don't show up until after you've, like, walked away and come back.
I saw Devik's new starship at the... This gang war is getting out of hand.
Yeah, you have
The
nothing to
Vulkers
add.
aren't... This gang war is getting out of hand.
You are all identical. Oh, they were just kind of waiting in the open door for me like that. That's nice.
Uh-huh.
Hi. Here, let me show you how I use the Force.
Sure.
Kinetic. Oh, got nicked again. Not bad. Not bad.
What?
Sure.
I'm still okay. Kill him. Well, this guy... Yeah. More like it. Guy was squirrely. Okay. I level up. Hooray. This is going to make me a soldier level 4. I get a new attribute bonus for that. I am going... what do I want to increase? I want to increase my strength so that I do more damage. Doing more damage is good. Now that alone, going up to 11, won't make me do more damage. But at level 8, when I go up to 12, then I will do more damage. Load up my repair. Yep. I'm getting 3 points. Hey, thing now, which means I can. Oh, that's because I did the other one. Right, I see. So if I do this, get 2 points next time that I can put into Persuade, and then 2 points the level after that I can put into Repair. Cross-class skills are annoying, especially on the limited budget of a soldier. But now, my feats don't fail me now. I can increase my Persuade bonus, which, given that Persuade is a cross-class skill for me, is what I want more than combat, because I want to be able to talk people into stuff. So I am going with that. And that makes me a level 4 soldier, which is the same as Karth. I am finally as good as Karth. Meanwhile, let's see what I got from these guys. Repair kits, computer spikes, parts. Okay, so not a whole lot. Let's see what I got from him. Well, let me save, just in case we crash. And let's see what I got here. Credits, heavy blaster. That's not bad. Ooh, energy shield. A Volcar shock stick. Pretty sure the Volcar shock stick will not be as good as my prototype vibroblade, but let's check just to make sure. The 2 to 5 physical, threat on a 20, on hit possible for stun, as opposed to 1 to 10 with a +2 damage bonus and a 19 to 20. Yeah, that's not even close. My prototype vibroblade is much better, but I will. Let's put the shield arm on the other arm. I will put a shield on here with 4 charges remaining. Shields are interesting in this game. They're useful in this game. You basically burn them to put a damage buffer up that won't hurt you. And it is a necessary part of the combat in this game that you do this, because if you just let them attack you, that's not fun. Because it's hard to heal in this game. Although it's easier if you get advanced med packs like I just got there. Nice. Alright, that's one more Volcar bolt hole cleared out. Let's see, I was going around clockwise, so let's continue to do that. It's an apartment. What could be in the apartment? This is Black Volcar turret. You'll pay for this. For knocking on your door? I'll pay for knocking on your door? I mean, you just seem very antisocial, sir. Very antisocial. Here, let me give you a lesson in manners.
Down you go!
Oh, you missed me with all of that. I was worried there. Oh, you fool. You didn't attack me. You tried to go for Karth, but Karth is too hot to be killed. And so you go down. Cool. That looks like a puzzle. That looks like a puzzle to me. See what the where things. So I'm gonna look at the desk first. The Twisted Rancor Trio. What do you got to say about the Twisted Rancor Trio? Datapad, right there. Guts and Glory. A chronicle of the amazing story of the Twisted Rancor Trio by Gilthos Uxaris. A work in progress. The origins of what would eventually become the most famous band in the galaxy are surprisingly humble. The brains behind the group, manager Gilthos Uxaris. Wait, Gilthos Uxaris wrote this. Biased sources. Founded the trio to earn a date with a young singer named Alinda. Loy worked and Alinda became the first member of the band. Gilthos scrambled to find musicians to back her and signed a Bith named Uja to be the lead musician. Soon after that, he signed Uja's brother, Uji, to complete the trio. The band struggled at first. Alinda was a fantastic singer, but Uja wasn't much of a musician, while Alinda threatened to quit. Gilthos fired Uja and signed another Bith named Lupa. Of course, this didn't go over well with Uja's brother, and Uji quit. Fortunately, Lupa knew another musician named Photo, who joined to replace Uji. Led by Alinda's singing, the second reincarnation of the Twisted Rancor trio became quite popular on their homeworld of T.R.A.S.H, eventually attracting the attention of local legitimate businessman Davik Kang. Davik asked Gilthos to bring his group in for a command performance. Gilthos agreed, realizing this could be the band's big break. Unfortunately, Alinda had heard certain unsubstantiated rumors about Davik Kang and his connections to the exchange. Fearing for her life, she refused to go to his estate to perform. Many felt that without Alinda's singing, the band would crumble. But Gilthos came up with a brilliant plan to save the group by hiring Alinda's sister, Ashana, as the new lead singer on the eve of their scheduled appearance at Davik's estate. Gilthos knew he was taking a risk. If Ashana couldn't perform at Alinda's level, Davik's infamous temper could have dire consequences for the entire band. However, if Ashana could match her sister's performance, then Davik was likely to sign the band to a big-time touring contract. It was a risk, but the Twisted Rancor trio was founded on guts and glory. There are no further entries. Alright, what do we got here? Uji, Photo, Ashana, Alinda, Lupa, and Uja. I mean, I guess this is supposed to be in a hiring order. So, Alinda was the first. Then Uja. The holograms, isn't that cute? Then his brother Uji. Then Uji was fired and replaced with Lupa. Band seems a little heavy on the clue horn, you know what I mean? And then finally Photo. And then they had to replace their singer with Ashana. In a cutscene, it's probably a good sign, right? Yeah. Or what happens if you get it wrong? Probably blows up. 50 credits and Ikani fiber armor. That sounds fancy. Take a look at this Ikani fiber armor. What do we got here? Defense bonus 5. Max dexterity bonus 5. It is upgradable. Ooh. Now, right now, I've got light battle armor, which is defense bonus 7. It does all I need it to do. But Karth, let's put you in that Ikani fiber. Fancy Ikani fiber threads there, Karth. Who takes care of you?
Yes?
Me. I takes care of you. Serpent and Karth OTP forever. Continuing my clockwise orbit. Looks like we have a locked door. What could possibly be going on behind a locked door in gang territory?
Uh-huh.
Let's find out.
On it.
Uh-huh.
Kipuna!
Hey, you can't come in here. This is a private apartment. And yet, I did come in here. Just tell him I'm going to rob the place. That's funny. What are you doing in here? Place looks abandoned. None of your business. Just turn around and go back the way you came. Good for you. You in some sort of trouble? You talk about it?
I
guess I could tell you. You probably find out on your own eventually. Anyway, Zax is giving his bounties away like candy. Or so I hear.
Chilo mulera de nebobo. Wonka kun biskang. Bamulara. Takum justak miki grabal mogo. Kachichu I thou donga.
Used to work for the
Tulpata
exchange.
bonk molya
All
gando
the
da nago
violence,
chuchut.
killing started to get to me.
Moga shampongpa.
I knew what I was doing was wrong. So I turned state's evidence.
Bamulislik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best. Kachichu I thou donga. Yinkin
My
kuno
testimony
bamulira
helped put some of the biggest
chikun.
criminals on
Slima
T.R.A.S.H away from
podana.
life. But
Rundi
Davik didn't
Aldonga
like seeing his
kunongabi.
friends go down, so now he's got a bounty on my head. Well, there is an old adage about the sort of medical care given to snitches. I think it's time for me to collect your bounty. No, I'm not going to do that. I do like the fact that you could just say, yeah, I'm here to collect that bounty, and then you presumably fight him and kill him. Maybe there's some way I could help you out of this mess.
We itana dana
I
itya.
don't think there's much anyone
Wata
can do.
yuma kawama
I'm getting
huhanik.
sick of running.
Ashunk
I've
turong
decided to make my
unipatuga.
stand right here.
Wana kun best
that why the door
ching
was locked?
palamul tonki.
Let's see. From the tables, have Davik eliminated, or could pay Davik off, or maybe fake your own death. Faking his own death sounds like a good idea. That works in the movies.
We itana
I've
dana
already
itya.
thought of that. I even came up with a plan of how to do it, but
Tompatogas
I can't
bacteria.
pull it off while I'm holed up in here. Tell me your plan, and I might help you out. Or let's explore the other options first. Maybe you could turn the tables, have Davik eliminated.
Takum justak miki grabal
Getting
mogo.
inside Davik's space is nearly
Kachi chu
impossible.
I thou
Even
donga.
if I got rid
Tulpata
of
bonk
it, the
molya
exchange
gando
would
da
just
nago
appoint
chuchut.
someone to his place,
Moga
and I'd still have a price on my head.
Bolawana chikni. Bamul slik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best.
This Twi'lek smokes 10 packs a day. Maybe you could pay Davik off?
Kontichani.
It wouldn't work.
Ulira shunk turung.
This goes beyond money. The exchange wants to make an example of me. Davik won't stop until I beg.
Watayuma kawama huhanek.
Well then, yeah, definitely fake your own death.
Ithanadana yitya.
Tell me your plan. I might help you out.
Takum justak miki
The trick
grabal
is getting
mogo.
Davik to buy it
Kachi
when there's
chu
no
I
body
thou
found
donga.
at the scene.
Tulpada bonk
If it
molya
looks like I
gando da
died in a
nago
massive
chuchut.
explosion, you
Moga
won't be
shampongpa.
suspicious when my corpse never
Bolawana
turns up.
chikni.
Davik clearly has not read comic books. If I had an accomplice, go back and tell Davik that they were the one who set off the explosion to eliminate me, I think I'd be home free. Hey, you want someone to lie to a crime lord? I know just the guy. And his name is me. There's some demolitions experience from my own Daisy exchange, so I can set it all up. But I need to get my hands on a permacrete detonator. I'm pretty sure the shop up top sold permacrete detonators. I could get you a permacrete detonator. They don't usually sell them in stores here in Lower City, but the Upper City might carry them. You might want to look there first. Right. That gives me that quest. Matrix Bounty. Matrix thinks he can escape his bounty by faking his own death. He has asked you to bring him a permacrete detonator. He plans to set off an explosion in his apartment. The hopes Davik will believe he perished in the blast. Cool. While I'm in here, I'm just gonna swipe your stuff. Okay. I mean, no offense or anything, but this is a early aughts RPG, and I mean it's what we do.
Yes?
Why am I Karth? It'd be Karth. That should be me. Medpack. Medpack's always good. Parts are always good. Save to avoid crashing, as it's early 2000s game, and you had to do that. A standard door. That goes back into the Lower City. And I think that takes us full circle, doesn't it? Did I ever go in here? How many repair parts do I have? I have 16 repair parts. Yeah, you know what? These people deserve to have someone protecting them from the gangsters. I'm not going to do any upgrades, so. They can run to the droid. They can run to the droid. Go, droid, go!
What?
You asked for this!
I see the droid backing me up like that. What a good droid. Good job, droid. I knew I didn't need anything fancy with you. Ed packs, computer spy, credits. Dum 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 dum. Alright, that's it, right? But we didn't get any remains show up while we were elsewhere. Okay, so much for the apartments down here. So, need a permacrete detonator, which is on the upper story. I'm not going to do that quite yet, because I want to see what else is going on down here in the Lower City. A Twi'lek corpse. Looks like that was a high-speed crash. Ooh. A Volcar guard. Well. Time to kill some more
Ready.
Volcars, I guess.
Yes?
Oh wait, was he not dead? Did that just injure him? That apparently just injured him.
What?
Let's go!
Oh no, Karth! How dare you touch Karth? You bastard. No one hurts Karth but me. And only if he's into it.
What?
Let's go!
There you go. Good teamwork. Good teamwork. Are there any more guys to fight? I don't think there are. That injured both of us a little bit, but not too much.
Yes?
We are good. I'm going to Volcar base? Is that... The door cannot be opened from the outside. You will have to find another means into the Volcar base. Oh. So we just killed those Volcar for the XP. Well, you know. I could live with that. Plus what's on this Twi'lek corpse. Which is 2 med packs. Nice. Oh hey, some remains from our previous battle. An ion grenade and some credits. And another Volcar shock stick. And a repair kit and some credits. They really, they don't do the maintenance down here. Yeah, this is definitely the poorest section of the city. It's awful how this exploitation happens. I mean, imagine. This is just dystopian. Can you imagine a society where poor people are treated as second-class citizens, unable to get even the most basic amenities? Thank goodness this is just sci-fi. Potent pause.
I can't wait for the big swoop race. I hear Volkers have a new engine that's gonna break all the records.
Right.
Swoop season is almost here. I hope I do better than last season. I lost a bundle betting on all the long shots.
Oh my god, you said different things.
This quarantine is making my life miserable. I bet Davik isn't stuck here like the rest of us. Everyone says he's got a ship so fast the Sith can't catch him.
Nice.
Swoop season is almost here. I hope I do better than last season.
I'm gonna have
lost
to
a
steal
bundle
Davik's
betting on all the
ship
long
before I get out
shots.
of here.
Brejik is nothing but a punk. I don't know why those Volkers follow him. Gadden's 10 times the man he is. Brejik is nothing but a punk. The swoop race coming up will show those Volkers who's in charge here.
Yeah.
When we win, half the people following Brejik will desert him.
Me, I'm in charge.
Brejik is nothing but a punk. I don't know why those Volkers follow him. Gadden's 10 times the man he is.
Quick. Here.
Brejik is nothing but a punk.
Don't cause any trouble in Javiar's cantina. You leave your problems and your attitude at the door. Leaving problems and attitude at the door. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Uriah.
Ci gratulo da
Hey there.
podrashi
Not too
neun
many
komba
people
cin
come
komo
in
mutuba.
here to speak to me
Loda
anymore.
nita kun.
Most
Ita
prefer
patisa
the
batua
fancy surroundings
kacha
of the upper city
kutung.
cantina.
Bagrasha kon tichaka
Really? They call it...
Chubakaha chopa chawachuish yunku. Jodo jidbungarantang. Ka chikun ita
nobody
hodonga.
up there
Iking
carries the
kuno
kinds of
bamunera
Bazak cards I
chikun. Slimo
Are you interested in
podona
purchasing some individual cards to bolster your Bazak deck? My god. Bazak takes all the joys of blackjack and combines it with all the horrors of a collectible card game. What are you talking about?
Takum just tak
I'm talking
Mickey
about
grabul
Pythia.
mogo.
You
Kachichu
know,
ita
stakes
bodunga.
gambling.
Tolbabank
Each
wale
player
oganda
brings their own
naru
deck to a
chuchut.
Pazak match.
Mogesha
And the
ponka
better
bola
your
wana
cards
chikne.
are, the better your chances of
Mule
winning.
slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabes.
Ah.
Ronda di hotonga kun hunka.
My name is
Wana kun
Uriah.
bez.
Everybody
ching
knows I'm the man
mule,
to see if you want to add
tungkimba
some
no
cards to your
deck.
Pazak deck.
Tukning
My prices are quite reasonable. I've also got some first edition black border cards, but those aren't tournament legal anymore. What do you say? Interested in buying some of my Pazak cards to augment your own deck? I want to ask you some questions. If you want information, you should speak to Zax at the bounty office. He's Davik's unofficial ear. But I'll try and answer your questions as best I can. Tell me about Davik.
Boragatong, mulira asyang turong ni na potata tuangachun dize. Gruto haga jijiwa.
Go to the bounty
Wata
office
juma
and talk to
wana
him
hu
if you
wama
want to scoop
hulhu
on
na
Davik.
tek.
I want some general information of the lower city.
Kuyami juz chikata na
really
patogaya
you.
hulki
There's a gang war
kokogala
between the
jiji.
hidden decks and the
Gawan na
Black
bot
Vultures.
atagwa.
But everybody knows about
Kagedora tikun watate mo na iya bola.
Tell me about the hidden Becks.
We
The
tam
Becks are run by a man
Boragatong,
named
mulira
Gadden
siyang
Thick.
turong ni na
They used to run
potata
things here in
tuangachun
Lower
dize.
City.
Gruto
Life wasn't
haga
too bad.
jijiwa.
Now the
Wata
Vultars are
juma
trying to
wana
move in.
hu wama hulhu na tek.
Tell me about the Black Vultures.
Ke
The
puna.
Vultures are led by
Bunanai
Brejik.
tatu.
He's
Chimba
tough,
mulira tawana.
ruthless,
Tok chimba no
maybe
kunik.
even a little insane.
Kavatumpa ku
He's
peliano
also
momakata.
determined to take
Wanga
control of the
kubis,
entire lower
kiabol
city away from the
mulia.
hidden
Ka
Becks.
ching chana na wagaba kon. Kavadumpa ku pelia
You know, standard gang
bonantea.
war stuff.
Kavadumpa ku palia mukapata.
When the hidden Becks ran things, people could walk the lower city streets
kono
in
bule
safety. But
marachiko.
now the Black Vultures
Dong
attack
nabong
people
siya
on sight.
nuya.
Watch
Kababolpa
out for
multi
them.
kuna.
The whole point of protection money is so that it doesn't happen. Do you know anything about those Republic escape pod? Crash down in the Undercity.
Manaman otota.
The Undercity? You
Hakijukrata
don't
bola
want
shui
going down
chongatong.
there. Place is
Jongno
crawling
bunka
with
mulera
rat
kungkile.
Do
Kungkile
yourself
no
a
ba.
favor. Forget
Watende
about those
chokolo uno
escape
uno ku
pods.
mulera. Watana wama mulera. Kenchun jupashak. No
Besides,
bule
there's
mulera
probably nothing
ji.
left of those
Joni
pods
tun.
anyway.
Turji
The
chiwi
hidden Becks and the Black
itato.
Vultures
Bola
would
una
have
dichek.
stripped anything
Bala
valuable
mures limo
from
wanga
them within
kun
hours of the
bisking.
crash. But I thought you said that nobody goes down to the Undercity. Or nobody should go down to the Undercity. Alright, show me what you got to say.
Kuyami juz chikata
Haven't been
na
able to restock
patoga
my
ya
inventory since the
hulki
sixth
kokogala
quarantine
jiji.
started, but I still
Gawana
got a
bot
pretty good
atagwa.
selection.
Kagedora tekun
Alright,
watate
let's see.
mona
Come on.
iya
Fork it over.
bola.
Fork it over. Ah, here we go. +1, -1 card. We're definitely buying that. Buying both of those. Buying the +& -3 card. Buying the +& -6 card. And we'll buy 2 of them. All right. Fresh new Pazak card. So what else can I find in this seedy cantina? Gelrude?
Greetings, stranger. My name is Gelrude.
Oh, right, he's the
Are you
guy
a
who's
Pazak player, by chance?
kicked out of
It's
the
so hard
upper
for me
city
to find a
cheating.
match now that I've been banned from the Upper City Cantina.
Why were you banned?
A simple misunderstanding. Some of the other Pazak players don't understand the finer points of the game. So what if I win 15 matches in a row? That doesn't mean I cheat. There's no justice. My lucky Pazak deck was confiscated and I was banned from the Upper Cantina. Since then, I've been desperate to find a match.
Oh, too bad. You don't have your marked cards anymore.
If you want to ask questions, go talk to Zax in the bounty office. He knows everything that's happening on T.R.A.S.H. I'm just here to play Pazak. So do you want to play or not?
Sure, let's try out this
Excellent.
new deck.
My funds were getting somewhat low.
Just gonna play one game against him for now. Like I did the last time, I'll probably go in between streamed sessions and play a little more Pazak to make up some money, but let's see. First of all, I want to replace both of these with +1, -1s. And one of these with +or -3. And two of those with +or -6. So you know what? Let's replace that with +or -6. Throw that 4 back. Okay, I got 2 +or -6s, which is not ideally what I want to end up with, but also a +2 and a +4. That's a decent hand. Eight versus 5, 8 versus 14, 14 versus 14 +6 is 20. Oh, so sorry. 6 is high. Okay, that's a little better. Oh, 17. Let's go up to a 19 with that and stand. Oh, pulled the unlucky 10. The swing on Pazak is unreal. 15 +4 is 19. Standing on that. Oh, so sad. I think that's what they call a skunk.
You did well in our last match, but I think your luck may be about to run out. So do you want to play again?
Yeah,
if you're ever looking for a match and you get tired of posturing in the upper cantina, just come down here and find me.
Yeah,
I'll play you anytime.
I'll definitely log in after this stream and beat him a bunch of times to increase my credit revenue. It is one of the better ways in the game that you can actually make money. But it is tedious. What goes on
Go
here,
away.
boys? Hey, we don't talk like that. We just want to say hi to big bad bounty hunter KOTOR.
Kipuna! Kavatumpa kupaiya
This can't be
mokapaata!
KOTOR. He's supposed to be tough.
Kudumpa
This guy's nothing but a
One.
runt.
Oscar!
One. What is that? You being funny?
Puna! Kavatumpa
You know who we are,
kupalea
Kylo? We're members of the Black Vulcan gang. We don't want to be getting, you don't want to be getting funny with us. You know what? Stand. 1, 2, why you count? You trying to count how many of us is against him? It's 3 against 1, Kylo. What do you think about those odds? Well, you have something more to say? So he likes to use flashbang stuff.
Go away.
I saw you mopped out those black Vulkers. Nice work.
1.
Fine, I get it. I'll leave you alone.
Smart.
Ooh. I wanted to hurt him. But no, not right now. I'm not above robbing the dead when they're black Vulkars.
This gang war is getting out of hand. The Vulkars aren't just attacking the hidden Becks anymore. They go after everyone.
Holden. Which one was Holden? Right, that was Dia in the upper city who attacked him in self-defense when he began making drunken advances. Let's kill Holden. Well, let's make him back off at least. Watching the Twi'lek dancers. Guy's a menace. Shouldn't be allowed around anybody.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. I don't normally go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own species lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean?
You're the guy who put this bounty on Dia's head.
You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out, just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade.
Why would she do that?
Because she's crazy. She started screaming that I was making advances, and the next thing I know, she's coming at me with a knife.
Yeah, right. Sounds to me like she was defending herself.
I admit I was drunk. Maybe I got a little fresh. But it was no big deal. She didn't have to cut me.
Guys like you never think it's a big deal. Sounds like maybe you got what you deserved.
Hey, you weren't there. She totally overreacted.
I want the bounty on Dia's head removed.
What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty.
If you hire someone to kill Dia, it would look like you are man enough to do it yourself.
If I let her get away with it, I'll look even worse. She's got to pay, either with her life or 200 credits to buy my forgiveness.
I'll go talk to Dia and see if she can come up with the credits.
You can do that if you want, but I doubt she's got 200 credits. That's a lot, and she's just a working girl. But that's the breaks, right?
If you hire someone to kill Dia, I'm basically going to try to persuade again.
Well, I guess you may be right. Besides, I've noticed some of the girls around here are giving me the cold shoulder since all this started.
Really?
Okay.
Really?
You win.
Dia, I wonder why.
Don't worry. I'll stick to my end of the bargain. I'll go tell Zax right now that the bounty is off the table.
Still doesn't fix the squeaky stare, but I like to think that he's gonna get what's coming to him. You'll see when I get off this planet. Thanks to your intervention, Holden has withdrawn the bounty from Dia's head. Now the only thing left is to tell Dia herself the good news. You guys enjoying your drinks?
Mucho shakapaka. Yi ki kun no
Okay.
ba mula draki chichon.
Nice dancing. A second.
I told you to leave me alone. So give me some space, Bug-Eye. Your breath smells like bantha poodoo.
Little girl should not be in a bar. There's no place for little girl. Little girl's smart. She'd run away home.
Who you calling little girl, Tuba Face?
Little girl needs a lesson in manners.
Just a sec, boys. Sawbar, a little help here? I need you to rip the legs off some insects.
Mission I'm busy. They just brought my food.
Quit complaining. You can finish eating later. Besides, you need the exercise, so get over here.
No trouble with Wookie. A problem with you, little girl.
You got a problem with me? Then you got a problem with Big Z. So unless you want to take on my furry friend, I suggest you greenies hop on out of here.
Girl, lucky she has big friend. Ha 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 ha. Apparently I can't click on him. Let's save this real quick. That was impressive.
Say, I don't recognize you, and I know pretty much everyone in the lower city. You must be new down here. I guess that makes me and Big Z your official welcoming committee.
Hey, we speak the same language.
It's not that strange. Most aliens can speak basic, they just prefer to use their own language. But I grew up here on T.R.A.S.H, so I just sort of got used to speaking the native tongue.
You showed a lot of guts dealing with those Vulkars, kid. You got a name?
My name's Mission Veo, and this big Wookiee is my best friend Zalbar. I'd offer to give you a tour, but the streets down here aren't safe. But if there's anything else you need...
You seem nice. How do a Wookiee and a Twi'lek street urchin end up as best friends?
We just kind of fell in together. It ain't easy on your own here in the lower city. Everyone's always looking to push you around.
So we noticed. Still, you seem like an odd pair.
When I met up with Zalbar, it seemed like a pretty good match. I knew we could look out for each other. With my street smarts and his muscle, we make a great team.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Ooh, you're my best friend. I want to ask you some questions.
Well, you came to the right person. If you want info on Lower Terrace, I'm the one to talk to. Davik, the Lower City gangs. I even got the scoop on that bounty hunter, Calo Nord.
Tell me about Davik.
Davik's part of the Intergalactic Crime Syndicate, but I guess everyone knows that. But I hear he's got a new ship for his smuggling operations, the Ebon Hawk.
Wow.
I don't know much about space travel, but I hear that
sounds like
ship's
a
fast enough to
protagonist
break
ship.
the Sith blockade. Of course, this is all just secondhand rumor.
Where would he keep it, do you know?
If Davik does have a ship, he's got it locked up in his estate. Nobody gets in there, except the people working for Davik and the Exchange.
Tell me about the Lower City gangs.
There's only two gangs worth worrying about here in the Lower City. The Black Vulkars and the Hidden Becks. Sometimes Zalbar and I hang out at the Beck base. The Becks are led by Gadden Thek. He's a good guy. Lost his sight in a swoop bike accident a few years ago, but even blind, he's a great leader. Not like that traitor T.R.A.S.H. Before he took over the Vulkars, he was a Hidden Beck. Gadden considered that ungrateful space slug his adopted son.
Why did T.R.A.S.H. leave the Hidden Becks?
When Gadden went blind, everyone figured he'd step down and appoint T.R.A.S.H. in his place. But Gadden figured T.R.A.S.H. wasn't ready yet. He wanted him to wait a few years. But T.R.A.S.H. was too impatient. He left to join the Vulkars, and ever since, he's been waging a war to wipe Gadden and his Becks from the face of T.R.A.S.H. This gang war in the
Seems
lower
like an
city
overreaction.
is totally the Vulkars' fault. They're the ones killing everything that moves out on the street. It's like they've gone insane.
You know, keep people cooped up in terrible conditions, throw a military quarantine on there. You're gonna get something volatile. Tell me about Calo Nord.
Calo Nord's one of the most famous bounty hunters in the galaxy. He's killed more people than the Iridian Plague. I've seen him kill people just for trying to talk to him. He
Yeah, I
hangs
saw that
around
too.
Zach's bounty office, but I don't think he's looking for work there. All the postings there are small time, way beneath a bounty hunter of his caliber. I figure Calo's been hired by Davik to do a special job for the Exchange. I'd wager 1,000 credits that as soon as the quarantine ends, he'll be getting off this rock.
Wow. Thanks, kid.
You going? Yeah, this
I'll be
dive is
going
pretty
now.
boring. No action around here. Come on, Big Z, let's go.
But I haven't finished eating.
Can't you think about something besides your stomach for 5 minutes? Come on. We'll go see if there's anything good to eat at the Beck base.
Mission in Zalbar. On a quest to raid your fridge. Got going on here? Some dock. People drinking alone, and what the hey, Jagacha? Hi. What do you want, human? You come to stare like others here on T.R.A.S.H? You think we're strange? Little bit. Little bit. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Okay, you're not here to offend us. Okay, you're not here to offend we. What do you want then? I want to ask you some questions. Questions? What kind of questions? What planet are you from? You couldn't say it and don't have the ears for it. 2 voices create the name, and 4 ears hear the true sound. But your kind would call our homes gorgeous. Small world off the Perlemian trade route. What kind of creature are you? In your one voice tongue, you would call our kind Erdwa. Can you tell me about your own world? Talking about our home only makes this quarantine more difficult to bear. Forgive us, human, but we do not wish to be reminded of it. Fair enough. I notice your other head doesn't say much. Nothing that you would hear, at least. What would you know about T.R.A.S.H? Nothing. We're only stopping here to get supplies when the Sith attacked. They imposed a quarantine on all ships that landed on T.R.A.S.H. Now we're stuck here on a world that hates non-humans. Not a good place to be. Yeah, I guess that's out. That's it. I'll be going now. Good. Leave us alone. We just want quarantine to end so we can go back home. How the feeling, buddy? Oh, the feeling. Just want it all to end. I don't know.
None of the Becks or Vulkars come into the... I can't wait for the big swoop race. I hear Vulkars have a new engine that's going to break all the records.
You say new stuff?
Swoop season is almost here. This quarantine is making my life miserable. I bet Davik isn't... Swoop season is almost here. I hope I do better than last. None of the Becks or Vulkars come into the cantina anymore. I guess that's one good thing about the gang war. It's not so crowded in here.
Hey, way to look on the bright side, guy.
I saw Devik's new starship at the spaceport before quarantine. They say it's the fastest ship on T.R.A.S.H. He calls it the Ebon Hawk.
That sounds like a protagonist spaceship.
I can't wait for the big swoop race. I hear Vulkars have a new engine that's going to break all the records.
I hear that Vulkars have been dropping like flies for some mysterious reason.
This gang war is getting out of hand. The Vulkars aren't just attacking the hidden Becks anymore. They go after everyone. I saw Devik's new starship at the spaceport before quarantine.
What do we got in here?
They say it's the fastest ship on T.R.A.S.H. He calls it the Ebon Hawk.
Take advice. Stay off my contracts. Devik up to something. She'd bring famous bounty hunter Calo Nord in for a special assignment. New face, always new face here. On my world, only the strong become trackers. Here, everyone is a bounty hunter.
These are good times for bounty hunters. I've made a small fortune on the bounties Zax has been paying out. See the price on Bendick Starkiller's head? Too bad no one will collect. Bendick never leaves the safety of that upper city cantina.
I bet I could get that.
I'll stick with the bounties Davik puts out. They're usually less dangerous than the government-funded contracts. I saw Callow Nord in the tap room. He's a legend in this business. I wonder if he'd give me an autograph.
Why don't you go up and ask him, but be careful if he starts counting. Xios says, I has bread dough and burping it for a while cause forgot the time. Xios, unfortunately, has clearly eaten spoiled rye bread dough, and it has driven him insane. Moment of silence. Okay, that's done.
These are good times for bounty hunters.
Of course, Zax is a hut.
I've
not seen you here before. You are new to bounty office. My name is Zax. I'm the one in charge here.
Wanga kumbist king ba mulera. Ka king chana gogba kon. Kava topa kupa yia botenya. Ka chichon naitha odunga. Tau kum justak mike grabil mogo. Torpada unquaya gando danaga chuchut. Moga shampumpa. Boya wana chikni. Bamul slimo podana wanga kumbist. Mulira vest. Rundi haudunga tonkin badnang kunkik.
Everyone knows
Wana kumbist. Chimpaya mul. Kununkabi.
With all the answers.
Tuknin tangjo. Kunne
Trying to wrap my head around a
mulira
hut working for a human gangster. That's not normally how that works. Xios says, you got to let the dough rise for a while and continue in a container sealed too long will kill the yeast. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for the bread tip, Xios. Stay tuned for more bread tips, including how to conquest that bread. Bonus points if you get that reference. You work for Davik? Officially. No, I work for the Davik office. Davik pays me to keep my eyes open and report to him, and for me to post his bounties. Davik posts bounties in a government office? Is that even legal? I used to have to keep our relationship secret, but since the Sith arrived, nobody cares what happens in the lower city. Davik can do whatever he wants.
Bamul slimo podana wanga kumbist mulira vest.
But enough talk. Back to business. This is the bounty office, so we should talk. Bounties. Where are you looking for information? Tell me about the bounties. Three government contracts. One is an assassin. Maybe sell them. The other is Bendick Starkiller. He's a famous death match killer. Between them, they kill hundreds of people.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on the list of their victims.
But
Kavavul pamulji kumana kinkon shashikin neken kolnova mulera jikun wama kumbes chimpala muli tonerana no puata dunko.
Okay, I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing,
but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
And then there's Davik. Then you can trade in exchange for Davik dead. I'll put all this information in your datapad. I want him dead. I want his people dead. I want more details on the bounties you're offering. All the information is in your datapad already. But if you don't want to look there, then I guess I can fill you in. What do you want to know more about? Tell me about the assassin Selvin. She's a very dangerous woman. When she started, she was just another killer working for Davik. Then she began freelancing at the highest I guess Davik doesn't like the competition. One day she killed 6 citizens on the street. There were bodyguards, too. They were all Ulgos, powerful merchant family with many enemies. Selvin was hired to kill off the whole family. Not only are they a merchant family, House Ulgo is one of the noble houses of Ulgo. About 300 years after this day, one of the Ulgos would try to usurp the throne. He was very good at the job. Each day more Ulgos died. Shot down. Guards protected. After a month, there were no Ulgos left on T.R.A.S.H. Not one. Did they ever find out who hired Selvin to kill them all? It was never proven, but after the Ulgos were all dead, the Organa family demanded the government put out a contract on Selvin. They said nobody was safe as long as Selvin was still free. The Organas, of course, are another noble houses of Alderaan, and the noble house that will eventually adopt Princess Leia. The Organa family were powerful riders of the Ulgos. Some think they were the ones who hired Selvin, and they tried to get bounty hunters to keep the secret. Sounds about like Alderaan politics, at least during this era. Terrace politics aren't concerned. You're just a bounty hunter. You kill Selvin, you get the credits. That's the only important thing. Right. I'm gonna ask you about the other man. Tell me about Bendak's Star Killer. Bendak's a government contract, but he is a legend. He started out as a campaign. He never lost. He killed hundreds in his day. Then red patches got burned. Ooh, rings. But Bendak wasn't ready to retire. He kept dueling on the underground circuit. Killing people. Doesn't seem very sporting, does it? Fine. The government had no choice. Bounty hunting. But Bendak's a big focus, so not too many try. Those who do all wind up dead anyway. Ask you about one of the other. Tell me about this girl, Dia. I almost forgot that bounty's been pulled. Holden told me he doesn't want her dead anymore. Sorry, no credits for Dia. Victory! No more questions about the bounties. No more details on the bounties you're offering. Tell me about this merchant Largo. Actually, now that I think about it, that bounty is no longer on the table. Davik told me Largo's bounty is off the table. I guess the merchant came up with the credits. I took care of that. I'm a good Samaritan. Any other bounties? Tell me about Matrick. Davik is very interested in this bounty. Matrick used to work for Davik. He wasn't in prison, but he was there a long time. He saw all kinds of things. But it was wise to keep quiet about it. He betrayed Davik. He went to the T.R.A.S.H authorities and testified in trials against the shade. Lots of people were arrested. Davik's operation shut down. It cost Davik thousands and thousands of credits to get business back on track. He lost lots of good people. Of course, he's not about to let Matrick get away with that. But didn't the government protect Matrick? The trials? They hid Matrick for a while, but when the Sith took over, they shut the witness protection program down. It's expensive, and the Sith didn't care if Matrick died. That seems like a short-term solution, with lots of long-term consequences. Davik's bounties sound more like contract killings. They don't play games. If you don't pay your debts, or you betray them, or you attack them, they get you. Those people are ruthless killers. Anyway, if you don't like them, you don't have to take them. But like the other bounties, government contracts, those people are ruthless killers. They need to be stopped. How do I collect the credits for these contracts? If I have people, you kill them, you tell me, I pay you. I don't know what's going on in T.R.A.S.H. Kill them. I need some information. I have information, but it's not free. For a fee, I'll tell you everything you want about Davik. Other credits. It seems a little high just for information. I'll give you 50 credits. This is quarantine. Makes it hard to earn credits. And Davik gets mad because agents don't bring it. Okay, 50 credits, but don't tell anyone. I gave Good, now you pay the fee, you can come back and ask questions anytime. You don't have to pay again. Nobody ever said it wasn't fair. Other stuff. Tell me about those escape pods, the crash of the Undercity. Escape pods. You shouldn't bother with them. When they crash, the Black Vulgar gang got there first and cleaned them out. Well, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good at all. If there was anything valuable inside those crash pods, it's inside the Vulgar base now. I need to get inside the Black Vulgar base. Why? You need to get shot full of blaster bolts. Okay. Only the Vulgars get into the Vulgar base. Unless maybe the hidden decks could help out. I wonder if the Vulgars would take me in now that I've killed like a dozen other guys. Got a problem with the Vulgars. You go see Gadden's deck. He's the leader of the hidden decks, a rival gang. He's a smart man. Maybe he can help you. Tell me about the lower city gangs. There are two main gangs, the Black Vulgars and the hidden decks. Used to be the Becks were one thing. Now the Vulgars have a new leader. T.R.A.S.H wants to take over for himself. But the Vulgars are out of control now. They seizing their base and shooting people in the streets. Sometimes they don't even pay T.R.A.S.H to stay away. Things were much better when Galen and the Becks in charge. Galen's a smart man. He knows how to peace. Maybe if the Becks made his gang away, things would go back to normal. I want information on something else. Is there some way I can get off this planet? The Sith quarantine has grounded all the vehicles. Everyone wants to leave, but it's just not possible. Davik has the fastest ship in the sector, but even he can't get off the planet. Oh, so Davik can't get off the planet. The Sith team is orbiting T.R.A.S.H, and they use auto-targeting cannons. If a ship takes off, those cannons will incinerate it instantly. Unless it broadcast launch codes. Codes? What codes? The Sith use launch codes when they leave the planet. Even transmit them from the ship. Only people who leave Paris. That guy need to give myself some gold. The Sith keep the codes locked up in a safe in the military base. Nobody gets in there. They're going to get a ship. I'm starting to form a little bit of a plan. No, there's nobody on T.R.A.S. You ship the launch codes, and then the Sith fighters will chase you down. We're all stuck here. Even Davik. Tell me about Davik. Davik's a busy man. He runs lower T.R.A.S. Before the Sith came, he almost ran up on T.R.A.S. too. Extortion. Davik controls it all. Organized jaywalking. Davik controls it all. He's part of the exchange. Galactic crime syndicate. He's smart. Stay on his good side. See no better. With I mean, they're quarantined, man, so you can't be too bothered about picking a fight with Davik. I want to meet Davik. You can't meet Davik. Nobody meets Davik unless Davik wants to meet them. Even I only meet Davik once. Well, that's just... He's the king of the lower city. He doesn't just walk around. Davik stays his state and works through agents, like that big Mandalorian, Andorus Ordo. Okay, but that's just asking for a scenario where Davik gets murdered and his organization kind of runs itself while pretending he's still alive. Like, that is a standard plot. No information on Serpent. About something else. Okay. I need some information. Information on gangs. Apparently nothing. I'll be going now. Goodbye. You come back. Bounties pay good money. Remember to come see me if you want information. Well, that's a lot of journal entries. There's an official government bounty on a woman named Selvin. She is a known assassin, and there are no leads as to where she may be hiding now. There's an official government bounty out on Bendak Starkiller, a famous duelist renowned for killing dozens, if not hundreds, of people in illegal deathmatches. Bendak has been known to frequent the areas in the Upper Cantina since the dueling ring. Well, okay.
Kuyamijus chikata na
As the Sith
patoga
God here,
ya
the average
fulki
price for
kokola
each bounty
jiji.
is going way
Gawana
up.
bot atagwa.
Davix had to raise his
Kagitora
rates
ti
just to
kun
compete.
watatimona iya bola.
Good time to be a bounty hunter, I guess.
Kachikun
He's actually starting to get stingy. He hasn't added a new freelance contract to the board for nearly a week.
Simopodona rundi hodunga ku takum justak
Our
miki
Kalo
grabul
Nords are
mogo.
like there wasn't enough competition in this office already. Now we have the best bounty hunter in the system scoping out contracts.
Kuyami juz chikata na patoga ya fulki kokogala jiji. Gawana bot atagwa.
Hi, Holden. Are you back?
What do you want now? This whole thing with Dia is over, so we don't have anything to discuss.
I want to ask you some questions.
I don't want to waste my time answering a bunch of questions. I'm here to have a few drinks, watch the dancing girls, and enjoy myself. I've got to be mentally ready. Davik's got an assignment for me off-planet as soon as the quarantine ends.
You work for Davik?
I'm one of his top couriers. Davik's always sending me off-planet to deliver and bring back packages. He knows he can trust me to follow my orders to the letter. Plus, I used to be an intergalactic customs agent, so I know all the tricks they use to catch smugglers.
Oh.
That gives me the edge I need on my courier
No wonder
runs.
you're so slimy. You're pretty open about what you do.
It's not like it's some big secret. It's kind of hard for Davik to keep a low profile when he belongs to a big intergalactic crime syndicate like the Exchange.
You think Davik could get me off T.R.A.S.H?
Davik's ship is the fastest one in the entire quadrant. But even the Ebonhawk can't get off T.R.A.S.H until the quarantine is lifted. The Sith fleet has the planet surrounded. Any ship leaving orbit without proper access codes will be disintegrated by the Sith auto-targeting laser cannons. And those codes are locked safely away in the military base. Davik's pretty upset about it. His smuggling operation isn't making any money. But even with his underworld connections, he can't get his hands on those codes. Fine by me. That means I get to go back to enjoying the dancing girls.
Speaking of dancing girls, got this lady here.
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata, bonanakachu. Yin kin kun no ba mule rachi kun. Ton na bun shanuyang. Tin umpa do punta krita.
What's the use?
Akti konda una chabachisa wanki. Ti toki grantu kon chichan kun green kanchan to pro. Bok wala no bok
Maybe I should just give up.
Nichi konchuva kin lorta ikakun.
Why don't you have a partner?
Kipuna, bonana
My
kichu.
last partner left
Kin
me.
ba mule radwana.
She was always
Don
trying
kin ba
to
no kunok
upstage
neck.
me.
Kavanumpa
it was obvious
kumpialia
I had 10
monokata.
times the
Ranga kun
talent.
biskin no moruat.
When I finally told her
Kakin
that, she
chana
stormed
guana
off.
pakon. Tangabun
Because
shan
the truth
nang.
hurts. My partner
Wanga
before
kun
that was even
biskin
worse.
ba
If I
mulara
wasn't
choni
tripping over
yun
his
tun
staggering
Gigi
feet, I was
either
ducking
dwana.
under his flailing
Kava
arms. I
vulpa
ditched
muji
him after less than
gomana.
a week. Maybe I be your partner.
We team rang thong.
I admit I'm getting
Mulira on
desperate.
shaturing
I hate to blow
ni
this
patoga
audition,
wanga chonzitse.
but I don't know if
Ika
I'm
krotu
ready to just
hakujije.
pair up with a
Watu
random
yama kama
passerby.
wona henak
How
nek.
do I know you're any good? I'm good enough to get you through your audition.
Kin kun shi
Well,
kakachin
you do have a
awana
certain look
wamata.
about you.
Nishi la chorga
Confidence of
kin kun
movement.
pala mona reji.
I guess you'll have to
Chimpala
do
niska mule
what I'm
tun
wanting
rata
you.
tigin potranko.
Don't screw this
Desarcha
up.
doma wana konda tama. Rundi I chawa tongbola Johnny Ku.
Mr.
Yuma
Cerule,
wama nibo
I got
lora
a
waisha
partner now.
waga shichi.
I'd really like to audition for you again.
Miki grabel mogo.
Okay, Lynn,
Kachichu
one more
ita
chance.
bodunga.
I'll give you a minute to get your
Dolbabank
partner
wale
set up.
oganda
And
nalu
let's see what you got.
chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Bamule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabes. Runda di hotonga kun
Okay, I got time to watch you for 3 more
Wana
days.
kun bez
Make them
ching
count.
palamule tunking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mule rabes.
Genchopa chawi tichok twis yun kun.
Okay,
Watu
just
yama
follow my
kama
lead.
wona
Remember,
henak
the more
nek.
complicated
Bugra
our steps
shak
and the
kunti
closer we
chiwa
dance,
chawa.
the more it will impress
Dong
Bib.
abuk shami nonok. Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mulera. Kakin chak nawagawa bakon.
But don't get too
Donk
close if you can't
kiba
handle it. I don't
nukunek.
need some
Tanga
clumsy
buk
cat
sha
tripping me up.
nagnong.
Try not to screw. Okay. What should we do with this? Don't think face to face, because that would block her from the audition, wouldn't it? Let's do very close beside her. Oh, I suck. I suck so bad. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Chikata na
Very nice,
patogaya
then.
fulki
You know, your
gokola
partner isn't too
jiji.
bad for an amateur.
Gawanabot atagwa.
Okay, let's see what else you got. You, sir, are a liar. That was terrible.
Kin kun shi
Okay, we're off to a
kakachin
good start.
awana wamata.
Like Bib said, you're not
Nishi
bad
la
for an
chorga
amateur.
kin kun
The next
palamona
dance
reji.
is a little different.
Chingpala niska
So,
mule
watch
don
me
rata
for
tigin
the pickups
potranko.
and follow my lead.
Desarcha doma wana konda tama.
Let's try dancing close behind her. That way, me just kind of bopping to the beat gets covered up.
Boragatong,
mulira
siyang turong ni potata
1, 2, 3. Is this a waltz?
Gruto haga
Are you having her dance to a what kind of thing? This is supposed to be jizz, sir. And yes, I will call it by its proper name.
Mulira on shaturing ni patoga wanga chonzitse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu
Got
yama
one dance to
kama
go.
wona
Big looks
henak
happy as
nek.
long as we don't screw up. But I think I might have frozen. I think this might have frozen. Try this real quick just to make sure that we're still running here.
T.R.A.S.H did eject me as for man till like mine.
Well, I hope that I'm still going here. We will join Lynn by dancing beside her.
Well, I patron cantina wall ambient fell tana.
There was no rhythm to that, no rhythm whatsoever. I'm astonished. I'm shocked. But apparently it's good enough for this guy. His name is Bib, like Bib Fortuna.
Shagji kina lorcha watamwana kin kun shishikin nikin kun ban mula rag jikun wama kun best ching pala mule tune rana nuprata donko searcha domatama.
Pucha donga ya folke. Chachiska do punta casa
Lixlin, you made it. You got the job. Welcome to the Starlit Entertainment.
I made it. This is incredible.
I don't believe it. Miki grabelmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga.
Now we need to get you fitted to your outfits. You need to start rehearsals. You got contracts to sign. Let's go busy. That's the life of a star.
Gigi hakuji lorcha kin kuna.
Couldn't have made it without you. To give you a big hug, but well, thank you. You're a little beneath me now. Like Bib said.
Ay tahodanga wala ganto danaga to chuchu mukiti chokai. Ti umpekrita. We team member rangtong. Mulira un shanturing ni patoga wanga chonzitse. Ika krotu hakujije. Watu yama kama wuna henak
Have you ever
nek.
traveled the galaxy?
Oh dear. I really hope this is going through because Twitch is not cooperating. Sorry that it's going black, but it does that when I take focus away from the we finish up this. Probably a good place to end for the especially now that it looks like I'm starting to get some technical difficulties. Unfortunately, like I said, this is an older game. And also, this is where I came into the cantina. So I'm going to stop right here. I will be back very shortly with more explorations of the Teresian Undercity and Knights of the Old Republic. This is part of a series that I'm hoping to do that will extend all the way through KOTOR 2 and Star Wars The Old Republic in chronological order, hewing as closely to the canon version of events as I can. So, look forward to that. Thank you very much for watching. Look deep into my eyes. Trust in me. Just in me. And take care of each other. Because that's the only way any of us are getting through this. Goodbye, everybody.